Tommy V in Michigan. He was on fire this morning.
Okay, thank you, Tommy V in Michigan. Yes, sir. If you share my prayers.
Tommy V's on. Yeah, we'll jump over there.
Tommy V doing great stuff over there.
All right, are you Jessica Howe?
Yes.
So I've got two cases on you, 24 MR 66, 22 TR 568. Jared Regier appears for the state, and Ms. Howe from the jail Zoom location. Dealing with the traffic matter first. You were found guilty after a traffic trial in 2022, were assessed certain amounts. You had a pay or appear date. You owed $372 and you didn't pay it. Why didn't you just take care of it?
I wasn't aware of it. I have to go to court on the 15th for a traffic.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about traffic. I'm talking about the traffic in Butler County.
That's what I'm talking. I'm out on bond right now for that failure to appear because I didn't know that I had a ticket.
Okay. I'll have to confirm that.
And I'm out on bond through Dawn.
Kirkman?
Yeah. Which I have court the 15th, I'm pretty sure on that.
Okay, I don't have that information before me. She does, and it is a Kirkman bond for $372. What's our court date on that, Mandy? Ms. Howe, when do you think it is?
The 15th.
What time?
9:30, I think.
Actually, I think it's 9 o'clock a.m.
Oh.
Wouldn't want you to be 30 minutes late.
Right.
All right, my assistant confirms that it does appear that the system shows you have a court date pursuant to you posting that bond in our traffic case for May 15 at 9 o'clock. That case remains on the docket. Do you have an attorney representing you on that?
No.
Or were you representing yourself on it?
I guess I'm representing myself.
Can you just pay this $372 to take
As
care of
soon as I get a job, yeah.
Okay. In other words, not right now.
But I've been looking for a job.
Okay. Well, let's deal with our other business for a moment. It does appear that the state of Nebraska particularly Brown County, Nebraska, has made a demand for your surrender in regards to alleged violations of their laws involving domestic violence, assault, third, causing bodily injury, possession of controlled substance, possession or use of drug paraphernalia. Their docket number 37682, as reflected by the fugitive information filed here. You do have the right to challenge the legality of your arrest through seeking a writ of habeas corpus, or, Ms. Howe, rather than fight this, you could simply sign a waiver of extradition and agree to go back to Brown County, Nebraska to face whatever it is that you face there. Do you wish to waive extradition or do you want to fight this?
Well, first of all, the charges are freaking bullcrap.
They're what?
They're not right.
Okay, well, I can't inquire as to guilt or innocence as part of an extradition proceeding. That's for Nebraska to sort out. All I know is they made a demand for your surrender.
Can I just get a surety bond on this?
How can you afford a surety bond if you can't even afford to pay off the Kansas case? Because they do have a $1,000 cash bond.
My family will get me out, and they won't let me. My dog would probably even take me to go to court there.
It looks like that I could set a court date for you in Nebraska. And I will do that. So you don't want to waive extradition then?
No.
Just so you know that if you're not able to make this bond, you're going to sit in jail. You do realize that, right?
It could be a surety bond. Is that what you're saying?
It's not going to be a surety bond.
So
I will go by the terms of the bond established by the Nebraska court, and their demand is a $1,000 cash bond with this court to set a fixed date for you and they've given me the instructions on how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
They can come and get me.
You say they can come and get you, so you're going to waive extradition and agree to return?
Yeah.
Okay, do we have a waiver of extradition form that we can present to her?
We do, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Howe, take a moment to read that. It's a voluntary agreement to waive formal extradition procedures and instead voluntarily agree to return to Nebraska. And then normally, once you've got your business done in our court, it's usually a pretty prompt transfer between jurisdictions.
You sign it, Your Honor, and I'll witness it.
Okay? Thank you. Appreciate your assistance.
It's gonna be all right.
She signed it and I witnessed it. No.
All right. Well, hopefully the Nebraska officials can be contacted and that she can be returned to Nebraska as quickly as possible. If they come and get her before her May 15 court date in Kansas, I don't care. The matter with much more grave importance is her getting this business taken care of in Nebraska. But you're going to continue to owe this money to Kansas until you get it taken care of with the collection agency. Fees are just running up here because you didn't take care of it, Ms. Howe. You sure did complicate your life by not paying a relatively small fine. Okay, Ms. Howe, do you have any questions about what we've done here?
No.
If you're still here, you've got a court date May 15th at 9. If you're not still here, then you're going to be in Nebraska facing your charges there. Okay?
Your Honor, is that a no bond hold until May 15th on the traffic case?
Actually, she can post $372 cash and obtain a release on that case. In other words, she can pay off the case. That's her only option for being released on the Kansas hold. I'm just reading from the docket sheet, $372 cash bond. But of course, if she pays that, she still would have collection fees. So anyway, it's a $372 cash bond in Kansas. $1,000 cash bond was previously established from Nebraska. She's waived extradition, so she's going to be held on that until she goes back to Nebraska.
Thank you.
Okay. The Jessica Howe matter is currently in recess.
Court date for you.
So they, 10 days ago, we'll give it a right.
A few moments later.
As far as I know, I don't have any other individuals in custody. Jared Higgs,
That's me, Your Honor.
take up your case next. It's case number 2021 CR 474, State of Kansas versus Jared Michael Higgs, who appears by his own Zoom. Jared McGeer appearing for the state. Mr. Higgs, it would appear that you're here on a warrant to show cause alleging probation violation. Failing
Yes,
to
Your
pay,
Honor.
failing to complete a drug and alcohol evaluation recommendations, failing to refrain from use of banned substances, if you will, failing to successfully complete a battery intervention program, failed to obey the law, failed to gain and maintain employment, as alleged by the court services officer. I do see a bond on a form I don't recognize. Florio bond, apparently. Where did you bond out of?
Independence, Kansas, Montgomery County.
That's why I don't recognize the form. It is in the amount of $2,500. It does have a surety. Court will approve it and maintain the defendant under it, pending further proceedings before his assigned judge, which is the Honorable Jan Satterfield. Judge
If I do
Satterfield.
add, Your Honor,
Excuse me?
I did actually just recently went through the 4-county mental health here and did the evaluation and everything. I know it's a little late for that, but it is. I am on the process of getting my mental health and the drug evaluation, everything under control. I'm staying sober. I actually wrote you guys a couple letters while I was in jail. I don't know if they received them or not because I was bonded out, but I know I'm not here to fight my case right now. I just wanted to, let y'all know that, I am taking the steps that I should have done months ago.
All right, that's exactly the information your court services officer and the judge presiding over the case need to hear, Mr. Higgs.
Yes, Your Honor.
They all set a hearing before Judge Satterfield for that purpose, July the 12th at 2:30 p.m. You are required to appear at the Butler County Judicial Center in El Dorado, Kansas. I'm not going to approve any remote appearance. Otherwise, you need to be at the Judicial Center, Butler County in El Dorado before 2:30 p.m. that day. I want to make sure you get checked in and routed to the right.
All right, is that still back in the Sallyport? Will it be in Zoom in the Sallyport?
It may be in the Sallyport, it may be a different location, but the court security will advise that when the time comes.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, now can you afford to hire a lawyer at this point, Mr. Higgs?
No, Your Honor, I cannot. I'm working, but it's not really much right now. I currently, before I got arrested and everything, I had a mowing business, and I'm trying to get the guys that have my mower. I'm just trying to get back in the business side of things, and it just takes a little bit of time because I have people on the outside that were helping me out and making my payments for me, so I didn't lose my brand new mower and everything. So I can't just say like, hey, give me all the money. So I got to make sure that I put in the time and stuff, to prove to them that I'm not out here, doing the same thing I was before. So, but I am working at a local restaurant, the maintenance man, and trying to do the night shift cook thing, which is kind of hard cooking with one eye, but I'm trying. So, but no, I couldn't say I could afford a lawyer right now.
Mr. Claude represented you before.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm relatively confident there was a good reason for that. I think it probably started off as a felony case, though.
Yeah, the first initial charge was assault with deadly
Okay.
weapon,
All right.
but it was dropped.
Well, I'm gonna appoint Darren Patterson to represent you then, since this is a misdemeanor case at this point. So Darren Patterson will be appointed.
Okay. Is there any way I can give you all my email and then I can have the email of the information, or can I get a number so I can write it down? I like to keep track of everything because I tend to forget. So I was just, I
You can
don't know
state your
how
email address. I'm not sure as a practical matter how much that will be utilized, but because you have an attorney, so presumably your communications will be with that and through that attorney, but
okay.
do you want to give the email address? Or is
Mine
it
or
on your
sorry,
bond
mine or
form by any
his?
chance? Is it on your bond form?
No, I don't believe it was. It just had it didn't have a lawyer or
Ask for
anybody like
email,
that
you
on
didn't
there.
provide one.
I can just look them up, Your Honor. I know you got other things to deal with, so I can figure it out.
Okay.
All right.
All right, just remember that court date that you have.
July 12th at 2:30.
Judge Satterfield on July 12th at 2:30. With you
All right,
being
thank
at
you, Your Honor.
the Judicial Center in El Dorado.
All right,
Okay?
thank you.
All right, very good.
Right.
The Higgs matter will be in recess.
Okay, hang up. Oh man, wait, I think I'm still there. No.
You still are with us, Mr. Higgs.
Oh, sorry.
Anytime, or at least you can mute yourself.
Yeah, I have no idea.